Warning, if the video, title, and description went over your head, let me be really clear on what you're about to watch. This is a backyard hunting video, which helps keep the population of pests under control. The bonus, some of these guys actually taste pretty dang good. If hunting and pest control offend you, don't watch. It's simple. So with that behind us, let's get on with the video. EDgun Leshiy presents. Hey guys, if you're a subscriber to this channel already, skip ahead about 30 seconds or so. But if you're new to the channel or part of that 90% lurker group who enjoys the content, here's a quick update and ask for you. A couple weeks ago, this channel came under attack by some eunuchs sipping soy lattes and reporting my videos. However, you guys have been crushing it in the most influential way by joining the party and hitting that subscription button, or subscribe button, I guess. I know you probably get tired of hearing channels on this platform asking over and over to subscribe, like, and comment. But it's the only way to tell the robots at YouTube to stop allowing these targeted attacks and, more importantly, put the decision of what you should be able to watch in your own personal hands. It's not all doom and gloom, though. We're making great progress, and YouTube having to congratulate the EDgun Leshiy channel with 100K sub plaque will be the cherry on top. Keep doing your part and hit that subscribe, like, and comment thing, and I'll keep delivering the content. All right, let's get back to this week's episode. The skunks are out in full force, and over the past couple of weeks, this possum and skunk have just been locked into this battle. So I've seen the possum try and bite it, and as expected, the skunk was like, oh, hell no. So the problem is this dang skunk keeps spraying the possum. So it's blowing up our yards, and my neighbor finally had enough and asked me to go full send if I saw it kind of going around her yard. So right there, it just sprayed. God, this thing is just a bastard. So I had the 177 R5M out. I don't think I've shown it on this channel yet, but this thing is a beast. It's shooting the ATN Barracuda Hunters, which is a hollow point, domed kind of hollow point pellet and it just absolutely slings these things. And it's about 30 foot-pounds, which is a ton for a 177. So I felt pretty confident with that guy out. I'm going to take a shot on the vitals, and definitely with 177, it's going to walk off a little bit. But if it doesn't spray, you know that it just felt like a little pinch. Didn't know what happened. And then that hollow point should have done its job inside, and that's definitely what happens here. So let's watch as I take aim here. You'll see the light kind of come into focus, and we're about to take this guy out. I typically don't shoot fur with 177. Feathers, that's fine. But man, at 30 foot-pounds, it's quite a bit. So I was still, I don't know, I just didn't like the way this thing was walking off. So I decided to put one more in there, right there, and then it was over. It went about, I don't know, 6 feet right there. That's all adrenaline. And then right behind this bush, it just crashes right here. But I actually wanted to show you this. This is what it looks like when you're looking through the ATN scope. You get all this digital information. Something is going on in the yard. I wasn't prepared for the evening sit quite yet. He came in early, so I quickly grabbed my Leshiy 2 short, the prototype, and I steadied myself leaning against a window. At this point, I think it's all good because I just buried one into its vitals with like 40 foot-pounds or something like that. And it was just going to walk off, right, and drop like they typically do. This is the best way to limit spray. So I know a lot of you guys are, want me to just mag dump into these things. Hell no. So I quickly downloaded the footage because the way that it walked off, I didn't feel so good. But I quickly downloaded the footage and reviewed it. So let's watch this again. I had my crosshairs right on that piece of turf covering his vitals, and at 40 foot-pounds, no problem, right? What I didn't realize until after was it had a piece of wood attached to the back of it. So this guy basically just got punched. He caught his breath and then just walked off. My house is basically shaped like a C from a bird's eye view, with this interior courtyard in the middle. It's basically surrounded all by glass, and the center of the house is all glass. In this covered area, I call the ping pong room, or Critter's sniper's hide, depending on whom I'm talking to. I really didn't want to shoot him in here and have it smell up the whole damn house. Rats and stuff I'll take in here with a really tuned down gun, and it's fine. But, man, I did not want to shoot this thing in here. So I'm doing my best to kind of spook this thing towards the table for one, and that's why I'm yelling at it. I keep playing this game with it, and you can see it run off to where I want it. But before I get back and get eyeball down range, he sneaks right back in. Little bastard. You can see him right here. See him coming right back down? So I see it, and I have to jump back up because I don't have an angle on it. I'll hit the window otherwise.
Get out of here.
And at this point, I'm
Go.
ready to put one right between the eyes of this giant.
Get. Hey. Go. Go.
Of course it runs back downrange. At this point, my fat ass is pissed. All rules of skunk engagement are out the window at this point. It's game on.
God, this thing's been insane. Come on, turn around. Perfect.
I'm not getting fooled by Robo-Skunk this time. I'm going to take full advantage of the semi-auto Leshiy 2. And its accuracy, too, as I threaded one through the bushes. But this thing just will not go down. And I got this shooting at like 40 foot-pounds. This is no joke. I've killed these things with sub-12 foot-pounds before. So I steady myself, and on the run, I put one right kind of high shoulder there, thinking that that is 100% going to take it down. Nope. This thing is unreal. This is the true chupacabra of skunks. So I had the thermal out, and this is a 22, but it's done right here, but it just kind of it's laying there, and it hasn't sprayed yet. And that's the craziest thing, because I've just basically dumped a bunch of lead into this thing. And right there, I dropped another one, and that was it. I made a big mistake when I built this tree house for my kids. I added this bottom floor to make it 3 levels, which was cool for them. But in doing so, I created the perfect spot for critters to run and hide, or in this case, die. Fortunately, this was right on the edge, so it was no big deal. But since this thing barely sprayed, though, you need to be on high alert. So if you push or add any extra pressure around that abdomen, you're going to give yourself a nice little puff of the green juice. Warrior Pro and headlamp I've got on here gave me plenty of lumens, though, to wrap this up pretty quick. And speaking of which, I'll throw a link in the description for a special offer for the fans of this channel from Olight, where you can use the promo code EDgun at checkout and snag yourself 10% off. Here's another pro tip. Gently lift the thing up as you're seeing them do. And put it, this is the important part, brown eye down into the bucket. So I went to bed actually pretty pleased, thinking that I bought myself probably another couple of weeks before I'll see another one. The story doesn't end here, guys. I was able to stop it for a quick second, and I thought it was going to kind of button hook and make its way back to the table for one. It somehow slipped under my nose and made its way back down Critter Alley into the courtyard, and it took this right turn, and that's when I got my eyes on it, because I went all the way kind of up into my office and then out on the courtyard, which is right above kind of where I'm sitting, and you'll see what happens next. Ugh, my heart sunk when this happened.
Go. Hey. Oh my God, this sucks. If you're wondering why I didn't shoot right there, that's glass. That's glass, that's glass, 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 glass. This sucks. Oh, this is war. Can't see her, but Piper's sitting right in that window right there, looking down. She knows she can smell it. God, if I get greased out here, snowflakes would be happy, but I'm not. Jesus, so sketchy. Jumped out of my
I heard something right there, so that's why I quickly turned it around. I thought it was behind me. Turns out there was a possum about 5 feet from my face this whole time.
I know they're back here. Gosh, that one still reeks from last night. Alright, I'm gonna go put some peanuts out and cat food. See if I can coax this guy out. I know one is underneath there for sure, but I think there might be two. You can get like 9 of these guys in a den, so I'm freaked out. Bastards. Alright, I'm gonna go back. What's that? Oh, that's a camera. Alright. There's the table for one. What's that? What is that? Oh, that's the peanuts. It's weird. It's because they're warm. Alright, this is gonna be sketchy. This is right where it comes along the walls. It makes some noise, so hopefully it doesn't. Right here is where it could come around the corner. That's a camera. That's the other camera. Christ. Fucking gun fell out of my pocket. Oh, son of a bitch. Goddamn possum. I walked right past that thing. Just looking. It's good awareness. I walked right past that thing. I took a look at the footage. That's where I was so worried about that skunk going around the corner. That thing was sitting right there. Jesus. Goddamn jungle. If it crawls, it falls. I'm going on a vengeance. Fuck this shit. I'm so sick of this.
I know one is under the deck at this point, and then this guy creeps in from the front of the house while I'm glassing from above. You can see I just missed him as the IR light just kind of went over the top of him. It's pitch dark outside, so I don't see any of these things crawling around. All I'm seeing is what's in the field of view of the ATN X Sight 4K. So it's at this point, though, I realize I've got a skunk den under my deck, and I need to start letting lead fly.
It was at this moment that he knew. He fucked up.
Alright, so this is where I drilled that guy, and I got a problem. I watched on cameras, and it never came back out. So, my biggest fear, and this is why I regret really taking that shot, but I've been dicking around for hours trying to get that guy. So, it is what it is at this point. But, the problem is, I didn't smell anything. Normally they let out right when they die of a vital shot. They let out just a tiny little bit when their muscles when it's dead, when their muscles relax. And I don't smell anything. So what I thought last night, it was moving around right here. So I'm not sure if that shot was lethal. So I was looking at it, like the way that it was angled. I mean, it was from straight up here all the way down. I mean, that's negative 30 degree, 8 yards. So whatever. I mean, it is what it is at this point. But I thought I heard it kind of moving around leaves right here. But today, my dog, Piper, did this. So over here, she scratched a hole and ate into the deck right here. And you can see down in, you can see all the rocks and stuff down there when they regraded all this. So what I did was, I thought I heard something. She clearly smelled something. I don't know. So I poured bleach. The only thing I could think of. So let me know in the comments what you guys think I should put down there. But I put bleach to try to just stink it out, right? In hopes that it hated the smell. And I thought I heard something move right here. So my fear is that that shot was lethal, but it took a minute and it worked its way all the way back here. So that way I got to take this deck up because this is going to smell so bad. So hopefully tonight, guys, this guy comes out, and my plan is, as soon as he comes out, I got a board, a 2x8. I'm going to shove it right there. And just run out the door and shove it right there. So if he tries to comes around the couch or something like he was doing last night, that you guys saw on video, he was just playing games with me. If he does that, he's gonna have to dig. So he won't just have a clear shot, and I'll be able to get him. So that's the plan. Oh, it never ends, man. Never ends. Thanks for watching the EDgun Leshiy channel. Want more backyard hunting videos? Grab your favorite beverage and get yourself caught up. There's hundreds just like the one you just watched. Here's a couple favorites to get you started.